helps create a fresh perspective. It's about living out my strengths, about highlights of my gifts, strengths, and capacities, having a picture of my dream, identifying roadblocks, seeing my accomplishments unfold on the paper, telling our stories. So person-centered planning really means to me the opportunity to gather people that are important to help me think about my own future, recognizing that together we're better when we work together, and having time to share. I also asked to describe person-centered planning, and people talked about that it affirms the positive in a person's life. So person-centered planning is hopeful. It helps to remove roadblocks, and it helps to develop actionable steps, things that I can actually do in my life based on my dream. It makes the dream concrete. It's an opportunity to involve people in my dreams. So those are a few things. And then kind of a bigger words that I put in the graphic are, putting a voice to our dreams. Person-centered planning helps us put a voice to our dreams. It helps us share our dreams and to create humanizing experiences, or to live in humanizing experience. So a person-centered planning is really a living experience that helps us look at our hopes and dreams. And then I asked folks about what's possible, and how can we share person-centered planning with more people? How can we help people reach their dreams? How can we impact human beings? How can we grow self-advocacy, just the work in our state? And how do we bring life to the plan? And every self-advocate should experience person-centered planning as a way for them to have their hopes and dreams honored. How do we reach future generations? It's about the journey. It's about the path unfolding. It's using planning to help people find jobs. My dream is to live in New York City, and so how can I make that happen? Well, it's about removing roadblocks and getting the support of other people to help me. And then I asked people, how can we share person-centered planning in our communities? And a few things that people shared were, what about co-facilitating planning? So two people coming together, using a person-centered process to help folks. What about facilitating presentations on person-centered planning to groups that may be interested? And so one example would be schools or community groups that could be a supporter of person-centered practices. Present at the Community Summit in June, or the Symposium on Person-Centered Planning in April. So people in this group may be interested in doing that. Develop my presentation skills and get video feedback. So using video as a way to see if my presentation skills need any work and making adjustments. Information and education to schools. Figuring out ways to help people stay virtually connected. And several things people shared around how do we stay connected with one another around this work. And that it's not about another group. It's not about another group. It's about using person-centered practices as a tool or a process to do what we do better. And so I use the image of fertilizer or mulch to help something grow, whatever it is. Person-centered planning can be something that we can use to strengthen the work that we do in everyday life with one another.
I think it's important for people to dream or have a goal set, because everything you do can be working towards that goal. So if you don't know what you're doing, you can just get complacent. So if I don't really have a dream or a goal, then I might just work the same job for the next 20 years and be content with that. But if I have something that is achievable, it'll really push me to take the steps to advance my career, to have the life that I really want.
Well, because it's like then it gives you time to take steps, kind of like going up a ladder. It's like each step you have to do something to get it bigger and bigger, and then one day it can be a reality.
I think it's important to dream because helps people.
I think it's very important for people to think about their future, because it is the now generation, and I basically see youth, younger people to stepping up in the place where I am and being able to do those things with a mentor where I kind of would see them looking up at with me but not at me.
Is support and not the other part of my head, but more support having being yourself and learn how to becoming you as what you can and have to do.
Better consider a person-centered plan, and is pretty much seeing where your life is and seeing where it pretty much end up. If you follow it, that is.
It's important to involve people in all these decisions because they're going to be my people that I go to. They're going to be my support staff. They're going to be the people that I ask questions to, who can give me advice, who have done this before. I can talk to my parents about what it was like when they started their family, what it was like when they bought their first house. So really talking to people who have experience, I think is really helpful to get to where you want to go.
Because, I mean, it's like they see it and it's like we all have our own, vision to it, but if we kind of have pros and cons, we can make that picture more bigger and more equal to the way everybody sees it.
I get the support I need.
I couldn't do it alone, and so it's good to have quite a few friends that I really look up to and friends beyond them to kind of see where I'm at so that someday they could be in my spot.
So a piece of advice I would give to people who want to do person-centered planning is when you're thinking of your dream and your goal, is to have some that are easily obtainable that you might get within the next year, and then put other things that are going to take some time. Because if everything you put on your board, is 10 years down the road, you're not going to feel like you're achieving anything. But if you can have some smaller goals along the way, it will boost your confidence and it will get you to be in the right mindset to reach those big-term, long-term goals.
I would ask them if they wanted to, do planning their dream, and I would help them as best as I can to my abilities and help them bring their ideas to reality.
That it really helps them out seeing it on paper.
Believe in yourself and never give up on any of your hopes or dreams, and just go off of your own dreams without any negative influence from anyone.
I'll say to them, listen and have fun and go to college as a normal person to have, and your parents is your true love.
Because it's very personal stuff, but also to realize that we've come a long way, not just in the movement, but in what we believe. How do I put it? We put our own roadblocks in our own way sometimes, and we need to blow them up to kingdom come so that we don't end up putting more roadblocks, because there's going to be roadblocks out there already. So I was very proud of you because of where you're trying to go. I would say one thing to you, though. Don't forget to enjoy the journey that you've already done. It also made me realize that because of your dreams, I should put some out there for making Emily's and mine more than what I have done in the last few months. So thanks.
Thank you, yeah.